Hello everyone, this is Kibastic. I'm so glad to see you on my channel. Welcome to the second episode of Let's Race Show. Whew, this is only the second episode. I hope that you liked the first one. Let's look how popular this show can be among speedcubers. And the more people watch this video, the bigger our speedcubing community all over the world will become. So let's get started. And in today's second episode, we're solving a pyramids puzzle. I think you know why I chose it. This is perhaps the simplest and fastest WCA discipline you can find at competitions. There is still a Rubik's Cube 2x2, but there you need to know a lot more algorithms. And by the way folks, the pyramids was the first puzzle I solved in my life on my own. I was then 6 years old, and then for the first time I accidentally, but as it turned out later it wasn't accidentally, I solved a pyramids. Write in the comments which puzzle was your first. And now let's start. So, all you need to compete with me in this wonderful Let's Race show is to have a pyramids puzzle. It is important to know how to solve it, and also you need to have some device to record the time. It can be a stopwatch on your phone, a program on your computer, or even such a special speedcubing timer. Here we go. Is it on? And so then it stops. 4:49. Let all my today's souls be like that. Okay folks, let's scramble the pyramids together with you. In order to scramble it, as far as I remember, it is necessary to hold it green side to yourself, am I right? And yellow down. Yes, and you can scramble. The scramble now appears on your screen, and I'm also repeating it. This is B, L prime R, L prime B, R prime, U prime, L, R, L prime, lowercase r. Let's see if we scramble it correctly. Yes, everything is right. If you have it looking the same, this means that we can start racing it. Whew, this is the only race during which you are sitting in one place, but nevertheless. Let me remind you that it is better to start solving it at the same time, to make our competition interesting and fair. By the way, pretty complicated scramble, I don't even know where to start. Are you ready? We start at 3, 2, 1. So, I will solve it with the simplest basic method that I used at competitions. And it took me only 6 seconds 49 hundredths. So I enter here 6:49. Look, it's not bad, but I know for sure that national record of Ukraine is a little more than a second. Did you know it? Can you imagine? And the world record is less than 1 second. Be sure to write your result in the comments, and we will compare it not only with the world record, but also with the results of other participants of today's race. For example, my first solve is 6:49. We scramble a pyramids and proceed to the next attempt. Oh, you know, I would start to worry if I saw such a scramble at competitions, and to be honest, even now I'm a little worried. I will try to solve it as fast as possible. I have high hopes for this scramble. 3, 2, 1. 575, a little better. Pyramids is solved, let's enter 575. You know, there were times when I took the first place in several competitions in a row thanks to pyramids. It was a very long time ago, and then few people knew speed methods of solving it, and I invented my own method. It has a lot in common with the beginner method, almost a beginner method, but I optimized my movements a bit. And I managed to solve in about 5 seconds average, and that was enough to solve a pyramids faster than anyone at the competition. And then it was my favorite puzzle. Write in the comments what is your favorite puzzle now, I'm really curious. Third scramble folks. We scramble it. Okay, this is how it will look, and this case is called solved X-Cross. It may be even faster than last time. Let's try! If you are ready, start at the same time with me. 3, 2, 1, go! Wow! 368 is already not bad. It already makes me happy, but let's check if it's solved. It was lightning speed. 368 is the result The first result in this show which I'm completely satisfied with. 3 seconds 68 hundredths. Let's not waste the time, move on to the fourth attempt while it works well. So, okay, this is what it looks like. Here we have a fully solved green face, green cross. I don't know yet whether to start with it or not, do as you wish. 3, 2, 1. $5.96, the Pyraminx is solved, I enter $5.96. And the last solve remains, it can very much affect my result. My average at the competitions is 5.5, that is, I don't have sub 5. And apparently I have not done it now, but maybe one of you did. Let's see, the last solve is decisive. Oh, I'm getting nervous, and here's our scramble. Okay, 4 corners are turned. Very difficult. It will be very difficult for both me and you, but we will try to solve it as fast as possible. Okay, 3, 2, start. I never solved it this way, why I'm doing it now? I've been preparing so seriously and it turned out 10-14. 10-14, it's a good result for 3x3. Okay, I enter it, 10-14. And now the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, my average time is 6.07. 6.07, can you imagine? Not even sub 6. The min is 640, the average 6.07. Be sure to write your results in the comments according to our scrambles. Solves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and average, and let's see who was faster. But not only me and you, but also among all the speedcubers who watched this video. I remind you that this is Let's Race Show, in which we try to unite the speedcubing community with such small online competitions, namely racing. So, this was my result, I'm waiting for yours, and I hope you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because on this channel there are still a lot of useful and interesting videos dedicated to puzzles. Here we train our brain and have a good time. That was Cubastic on Cubastic channel, see you very soon. Don't miss the next Let's Race episode, and other videos too. Bye bye. 368, did you see it? This is not the final result, I think. Wait for it and try to beat me.